Hello, I'm Tonya Glover, and this is my learning material video for CHD 206. Now, my learning material is designed to advance the cognitive skills of preschool children. I have created a series of different activities designed to be used with a kitchen muffin pan. Now, the activities can be used in the classroom during large group and small group time. They may also be made available in the learning centers for children to access during work or group time. The printed material is appropriate for typical and atypical children. The materials can also be adapted for all learners and is easy to scaffold to meet each child's individual learning level. Now, the created materials consist of different images, numbers, and letters that have all been printed on cardstock, and then they have been laminated to withstand the handling by the preschool age children. We'll also be using various items for the counting activities such as macaroni noodles, counting cubes, counting bears, and counting discs. And in the other activity, we will also be using some baking cups. Now, the first activity that I'll be demonstrating in the set is our counting activity. So what I've done is I've taken the created content, which is just numbers, and those again are created on cardstock and then laminated, and we've placed those randomly within the muffin pan. And so the children will be tasked with matching the counting materials with the appropriate number inside of the tin. So for example, if it was the number 2, they would take 2 of the macaroni noodles and place them inside of the number 2 cup. So on and so forth. So with the counting materials, there is a variety of counting materials. I know that the macaroni noodles may pose a challenge for children who have yet to master that fine motor skill, or even for children that may have some sensory issues. So we can substitute those out with the counting cubes or the counting bears or the counting discs, whatever is needed to meet the child's needs. The other way that we can adapt this game is to ask the child to place 3 red cubes into the number 3 on the muffin pan. And this allows us to not only focus on counting, but to add in some color recognition. So then the child would just place the correct number of objects into the pan with the corresponding number. So 3 cubes, the number 3. And the next activity focuses on alphabet sounds and matching the letters. So we have just placed various letters of the alphabet inside of the cups of the muffin pan. And then the children will be tasked with matching the picture with the correct letter. For example, for the letter A, they would come over and they would find the apple. And they would take the apple and cover up the letter A. For the letter I, they would come over and they would find ice cream, and they would place the ice cream on top of the letter I. As I mentioned earlier, there are many ways to adjust the games. For example, during large group time, instead of matching the created pictures, you could have a classroom scavenger hunt where the children would need to find an object in the classroom which matches the letter. For example, for the letter B, they would go around the classroom and find a ball or a book or a block. You could give each child a different letter and then discuss what each child found. And the last activity is a memory match. So we have taken our cupcake pan and we have placed various letters of the alphabet in the pan, and we've covered them with the baking cups, with the cupcake liners. So the children will then be tasked to take a turn, and they will remove a cupcake liner. They'll remove another cupcake liner and see if they have a match. You have a match. And so when they have a match, they remove the match, and then the play continues until all of the cupcake liners are removed and all of the alphabet are matched. Another way that you could adjust or adapt this game would be to replace the letters with shapes or colors. You could also have the children match the uppercase letter with the correct lowercase letter. Thank you for taking the time to watch my learning material video. I hope you've enjoyed my presentation. Again, this was my learning material video showcasing my activity designed to advance the cognitive skills of preschool children.